DubScandal Battle League! We're here at the Globe in Newcastle. Make a bit of noise for this battle, man!
I walk through the shadow of death left the fear. This is a journey through the halls of hell. To my realm and be fried. A journey that will lead all who dwell. I walk through the shadow of death left the fear. This is a journey through the halls of hell. Deadly, deadly, get ready. A journey that will lead all who dwell.
DubScandal Battle League Cause and Effect 2. We are here at the Globe in Newcastle. Can we make a bit of fucking noise?
We've got the first battle of the day starting right now. And on the left hand side we've got introduce yourself.
It's Maddo. I wasn't expecting to introduce myself. Big up the four people who thought I was going to win this battle, yeah?
And on the right hand side, introduce yourself.
JD James. Fuck the 4 people who thought he was going to win this battle.
Who's going first? Fuck them. So we got Maddo going first. Round 1 on Maddo.
Let's fucking go.
So it's Maddo versus JD James. And fuck me, this kid has been busy. You've done a lot of battles since Debutant, and arguably you've been killing them quickly. See, Kofi said you could have anybody. I didn't think that you'd pick me. They say I can't handle JD Fire. They don't know that I love cinnamon whiskey. Because your name's so simple to flip, G, that I can't not do it. I've even got flips for Jessup's name in store like John Lewis.
Let's go.
See, you've been doing really well. I've got to give props to him, but if these rounds are involving JD, I best be taking some shots through it. Because I've seen Jessup's developing film, well, he ain't really developing much. I'm drinking mocktails at this party, because I ain't feeling JD's strength in the punch. It's garbage, but don't worry about it.
Say it again!
You want to battle people better than me? You better get to leveling up, or we'll see JD knocked back and doubled over. Like I'm getting him drunk.
Let's go.
This is an entire round of Jack Daniels themed flips for you. I told you it was happening. You might not have thought that it was true. All of these rhymes I'm doing right now were read back and written too. I was gonna diss his speech impediment, but I went for a more whiskey move. I'm not saying it again.
That's nice.
So if you want to know why I did this round of JD bars, it's because I didn't want to work very hard. When you lose this battle, nobody's surprised. It's not unusual to see JD getting served in a bar. You think you're going to catch a body?
He is right, to be honest.
You think you're going to catch a body? Mate, I'm certain you can't. Fuck the man you dream of being. I'm just talking to the bourbon that you are. Talk to the bourbon! But now on. Let me grab a drink.
Let's go, man.
And this ain't another joke about your name, G. I'm just drinking Peroni because I fucking hate JD. Time.
Let's go.
Yo!
Fight back!
Fight back! So Kofi hit my phone up like, yo, you know we need you back after hearing your bars at Church House too. Kofi's over here thinking, this never happened. I know. I just needed a way to start my first round, dude. I said I'd battle anyone. I knew it was you because Father Brother told me. He sent me a message just to show me the drug emoji. I said as if you have drug emojis on iPhones. That is really irresponsible. He said, yeah, I know, it's fucked up, bruv. No wonder why all the kids are hooked on drugs. Yes. Now I didn't want to travel all this distance to do an angle that's predictable. But fuck it, I'm just going to talk about how you can't handle getting pissed off. So let's go crazy from the opening like Purple Rain. Last event you took a shot and lost your mind like Kurt Cobain. You made a name for yourself and you weren't even battling. You were just there getting wankered. It was like Tiananmen, the way we all saw the square getting tanked, bro. By the time the main event happened, you were so plastered when they spat their lines that you got animated and played yourself like Adam West on Family Guy. Fam, you were acting very camera shy, and now you're only known as the loudmouth drunk bitch, a wasted melt who played himself a shout-out drugs kid. Bro, you're such a lightweight, it makes Kate Moss jealous. Bro, you're such a lightweight it makes
Kate
Moss
Moss
jealous. You should have just got waved on Stellars instead of getting thrown by spirits like Poltergeist, talking about drugs as if he's living like Walter White. Based on how fucked he was, everyone assumes that the homie had drunk lots, but it's Eminem will lose himself. Because you only got one shot. Jaeger bombs ain't for Tom. Just one of the man's acting badly. That bomb hit him harder than Nagasaki. So I don't care about the rhymes that says here today. I'm gonna put it like this. It's like Shakespeare plays. Because the boy performed in the Globe and he looked like a bitch. Yo, it's the end of round one. Yo, it's the end of round one and I'm getting Tom wrote off. And one more thing before I go. Here's a message from Merce Pub.
Oh. Again.
Now you can go.
That'll be on eBay in the morning.
Shout out, pro.
Thank you, JD.
No, I won't do
Oh, by the way.
You got any drugs though, still?
Hit me up later, man.
Yeah, I got you.
Maddo's got.
So me and you had our tryouts at the same event, Jack. And arguably, on the battles on the day, me and you got the best laughs. The only difference is I was telling jokes. You actually meant that, so when you came with those hard punches, yeah, you got a little chest tap like, yes, lad. Fuck me, I felt that. Meanwhile, I've been a stealthy assassin. I've got those silent movements. I've got all kinds of goons in. You ain't seen them? That's because they're hiding from viewing. Until you step in this battle and do something slightly stupid, we'll see more dots on JD's chest than minor bruising. It's dead. It's dead. But let me get this out of the way. I'm not a great battler.
Yes! Facts!
Don't think that I've not thought of that. But you're that whiny, soppy, cries at Corrie sort of lad. Don't think you can look down on me just because I'm the shorter man. At least I'm not the one person in the room that conman's more socially awkward than.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
Fuck social.
But you know what? You know what rhymes with after this he's dead? You look exactly like Randall from Recess. And you remind me of him in a way. Because you're like...
I don't remember Randall from
And you know what rhymes with after this he's dead?
What?
You look exactly like
Randall from Recess!
And you remind me of him in a way. Because you're that passionate reject. Has a maximum of 3 friends and only really goes to battles to meet them. Never ever ever getting smashed. Never ever ever getting smashed on the weekends. Only ever broke the rules in school when you passed on the bleep test. You're a teacher's... You're a teacher's pet. Probably left an apple on each desk. I'm a teacher's son. Do you think it matters what he says? I'ma kick you out. Like, get out of the room, Jessup. I've got classes to teach next. So spit your dumb shit. It's your own time you're wasting.
Yo!
Yes.
Tom was desperate to start battling. He didn't want to keep that fire bottled up like a Molotov. But by the end of it, not only had he lost the battle, the guy had lost his job. So now whenever he goes out, the guy's holding change and he's got a ball in the gutter like bowling lanes. You should have just avoided unemployment. Let that be a lesson learned. I just find it kind of funny that you lost your job to get that work. My man turned up to get his JSA, and on the forms that he signed, he said he needed money because he lost a rap battle to an autistic guy. You fucking bellend. Yo, if any judge has him winning this, they've made a mistake. Necrophiliac, he getting laid in a grave. He just a stretch. Yo.
Holy shit.
Say it again. Yo. If any judge has him winning this, we've made a mistake. Necrophiliac, he getting
Laid in the grave.
He just does stretches and reaches like he's practicing the front crawl. I have a big line every bar like Raptor on a pub crawl. I'll kill him with bars. That Raptor line would have been better if he was still on the card. You're a dickhead when drunk, and someday you act that way around someone lethal and deadly, and you might wind up with a scarred face in the future like Peter Petrelli. That was the spoiler for the TV show Heroes. Apologies to those who haven't seen it already. Although in fairness, it's been ages since it's been on the telly. Stop thinking you could body me. I've been killing cats like curiosity. We aren't held in the same regard. You got off to a shaky start. A year later, you still haven't made a mark. I've been getting offers down in London, but decided I couldn't be arsed doing it because of the travel. You've been getting wasted, begging Danny Jack to go next in line and telling him how much you want him to battle. I came all the way to Newcastle to leave him bodied in his city. You came to get this work and in turn suck like Monocle and Winskate. You're only even here because you live in this city and you're friends with the staff. That's why the man's losing. It's like a transfusion. Blood will get left in a bag. Because I brought fire to the stage like pyrotechnic explosions to leave with a cold body like it's cryogenically frozen.
Let's go.
So it's cause and effect 2. It is. JD wants to act dumb. He said, I'm friends with the staff. After the last time we did one of these, I don't think they like me that much.
You're fucking not kidding me.
Well, let's talk about your promo game. Because I don't think you're doing it right. I mean, I went from ruining a battle to ruin your day. Now I'm here to ruin your life.
Yeah!
Well, no, fuck that. That's all stupidness in here. Like, seriously, I ain't gonna bang him in the face. Even to you, that shit is clear. But understand, if you lose this, you will disappear. I went from ruining a battle to ruin your day. Now I'm back to ruin his career.
Leave it alone.
And I'll be honest, I've got to talk about that. At Cause and Effect 1, I showed no self-control and a complete lack of respect. So any bars that he has for me about it, honestly, that's what I get. But don't you dare be saying that I'm ever doing that shit again, because I've got self-control now. That's why I ain't thrown hands at him yet. Maddo backs what he says. If you want war, all right then, because I'll send you back to the bus like a fortnight death.
Oh, all right.
We're enemies now. Don't think that we can talk like friends, because your style's cheap, JD. I call him sports direct. But nah. Yeah, what's that mean? But nah, I'll be honest. I can't act the biggest Don. In dub, that's Carbon. So it's only right I rip him off. Because honestly, all the aggressive bars I spit, that's just kidding, bruv. I mean, I'm Maddo. I don't win fights. That's how you know I've never been in one! But nah, let's change this style. I'll straight flip it. You're looking mad ugly right now. Your face, fix it. Every time Maddo's in a battle, you straight kill it. We can watch Jack freeze because he's out of his depth. Kate, Winslet, time.
Yo! She didn't breathe.
Yo!
She lived. For this round, she died.
Yo, that round was fucking shit. You should put more time into writing and try to better yourself. You said the staff don't like you. Neither does anyone else. Yo, now most people know him for that slogan, where he's showing drugs appreciation. But like most of you, I didn't know if a brother even takes them. But all he talks about in his songs are all the substances he takes, which makes me think he's drug addicted. And explains why, writing-wise, he sets a bar lower than a game of limbo played by a bunch of midgets.
Jesus.
I mean, just let me tell you about the way that he's living. Every day he has more herb and spice than KFC chicken. He washes his bong more than his body. He don't think He don't think that cleaning's natural. So when I say it smells like skunk, I mean the animal. not only is he on Spice Daily, but he's also on Daily Spice. So now he's internationally known as that wasted guy in the crowd saying shite. And that's the biggest accomplishment you've made in life. I heard through the grapevine the kid takes lines of sniff on a regular basis. Every day the bread gets wasted. He can sniff the whole bag with whatever it's laced with. And mate, it's apparent that you've been going out most night chasing the dragon, but can't keep up with the speed like you're racing McLaren. Thinking it's a talent to get wasted, you're just wasting your talent. Whenever he wants to take drugs, he rings up his dealer, Connor Ainsworth, buys
I wish.
Whenever he wants to take drugs, he rings up his dealer, Connor Ainsworth, buys some MDMA, and you'll see him riding high on a bomb like Dr. Strangelove. He'd be getting more money out of the bank than Baby Driver to get off his face from the acid like Katie Piper. He'd be spending his life savings, all to snort coke that'll leave Tom looking like he's got Voldemort's nose. He's the kind of guy who'd remortgage his house for ½ gram of sniff and $1/4 of ganja. And it probably wasn't coke. With a nose as big a fat looks like you snorted Viagra.
Nice.
Yo, you drink Special Brew and Buckfast, sniff Petrol Blue and Love Crack. He's on drugs like every day. His jaw may as well be sponsored by MDMA. And it's funny that with all the substances for kids abusing, that he just died getting washed at home like Whitney Houston. Because you ain't got no talent, and I need a better test of mine. So come to Sheffield for my birthday and you'll see that Benton's next to die.
Let's go! Next one,
Team Bender, Team Bender.
Alright, I got 2-1 JD James. Nice battle on show prep.
I have got that 2-1 to JD James. I think Maddo's second round was probably his best round, and I think JD James' third round was his worst one. So I think Maddo took that round, but the first two from JD James were solid. JD James 2-1.
Yeah, I would agree. I'd say 2-1 to JD James. I thought JD's stuff was very cheesy, but he was more believable with what he was saying than Maddo. So I would say 2-1. First round to Maddo, second to, after that, to JD James.
DubScandal Battle, Cause and Effect 2. We just had Maddo versus JD James. Can we make a bit of noise for that battle? We had 3 judges on this one, and each of the 3 judges gave it a 2-1 to JD James.
Shout out Maddo, all 6 performers, every time.
Got state anti-war, dirty, bucket pennies ain't wow. But they hit, but they hit it ain't now.